You never know what to expect with me. There's an egg. Basically, if you can draw that egg perfectly, you can call yourself an artist. Because the egg has all the values. You can do it in one tone with a charcoal pencil or pencil. You could put some stronger lighting on it. But if you can really draw a convincing drawing of the egg, then you can probably do anything at that point in terms of copying things. Alright, so that's a good exercise. For extra credit, you could draw a hand holding an egg. Okay, I'm not going to do that now because I'm really lazy. I've done it before. When I get on a roll, I can draw an egg really good. And it takes a lot of concentration. And that's going to be what you're going to do for the next half hour. I might draw the egg. Dang it. Let me put on my glasses. But I wanted to paint. So I wrote a song in my head in the car. It ruined my page to keep on the Borderlands. JW0, he's my bleeping hero. He never lets me down. JW0, he's my bleeping hero. He turns my smile into a frown. JW0, he's my bleeping hero. He goes home and puts on his mother's evening gown. He has a friend named Mr. Pink, who isn't as smart as he thinks. The thought of him makes me drink. There's something wrong with his brain, maybe there's a kink. The sight of him makes me blink. Though he could be a girl, who knows, whatever he or she is, it blows. Okay, there's an original song. So any musicians out there, you can take that and set it to music. Alright. I was just smoking a cigarette in my car and the words came to me pretty easily. And when it's that easy, that's when you should write it down. Okay. Uh-oh. So I got my egg here. I think I'll just do a quick sketch. So I'll do it right here. So there's no lines in nature. So that's what this exercise is really good for. Because it's all about tone. No such thing as mistakes, I always say. So I like filming these videos. It makes me do stuff. When I'm off camera, I play phone games in my car and chain smoke. When I make art, I don't smoke. It just doesn't even work. So the more art I make, the less I smoke. Trust me, I've tried to make art and smoke at the same time. It's just not happening. Okay. So with this kind of pen, you just put in some tone like that. And there's some tone on the top of the egg. You just go like that. Then you might be saying, but David, that looks like crap. Well, maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Okay. Now let's see what happens. So I got my brush. Dip it in the water. Let's go like this. Sorry I doubted you, David. That looks pretty cool. Alright. So, we're gonna just let it bleed onto the page. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Getting some nice effects there. And you know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to let it dry. So next time we can see how it looks when it's all dry, okay? And then when it's dry, I can put on white paint. Okay. That was actually really fun. See, I would never do something like that if I wasn't filming. I'm just way too lazy. The guy who taught me that it's okay to be lazy, his name is Lloyd Dangle, who I actually talked to on the phone once. He's the creator of the comic strip Trouble Town. So I called him up for a school assignment, and he was so nice. He actually talked to me. I always remember that. He taught me that it's good to be nice to people, especially your fans. And I'm a fan of his. Okay, I'm out of beer. So if you want to send me money for beer, it's paypal.me/David Lovins. I could also use some coffee. Alright. So what color are we going to paint in today? Well, I still got my green paint. And I like to go through all the drawings with just one color. See that? The paint has better consistency because I shook it up. Okay. So eventually, when these pages start to get done, I will photograph them and put them on Instagram and DeviantArt. Okay. And this map they keep on the Borderlands, it warrants some green paint there. It's all forest trees area thing. Okay. I don't know when I'll actually get around to trying to play the module, but I'm working on it. And I can put some green paint there, because why not? Oh yeah, I forgot. See, at the bottom of this page I wrote out the alphabet and I put the corresponding number. Okay, let's see if I can do this. So I am a D&D person inside. I haven't played it for 40 years. Okay. I just didn't have the time. What was I gonna do? Play D&D when I had college homework? Okay. Index card D&D. Okay. I really want to play this version because people die and you can make a new character on an index card. And I like the idea of when you start at level 0, you have 4 of these index cards with characters, and if they die, so what? People just don't want their characters to die at all, and I don't know if that makes it realistic at all. If you can never die, it's not a game. Okay. You can always get resurrected, right? It's expensive. So, first of all, that's right. Strengths, intelligence, wisdom, dexterity, constitution, and charisma, right? And let's roll. This is fun. I want to incorporate more dice into my art making. 9, 13 for strength. And whatever I roll, that's what it's going to be. 11, 13. You don't get to choose what you have when you're born. So why should D&D characters be able to choose? 10, 11. Dexterity. 7, 8. Constitution. 10. Constitution is like stamina. Charisma. Oh, 14. He's a charming mofo. So, on my alphabet page, first I have to roll to see if this person is male or female. 1 to 3 male, 4 to 6 female. 3. Okay, he's a male. Then I get my 20-sided. His name will be 1 through 20. Let's see. 11. His name starts with a K. That's all I need to know right now. Well, this is a fun trick. Let's see. Well, let's just roll. 15. That's an O. 5. That's an E. I wonder if I'll randomly roll a cool name. 1. That's an A. Koea. A 20. A T. Koet. Okay. That's his name. He's level 0. Okay. And I don't know what he is. Okay, so I rolled a D&D character. Here's Tinkerbell. She was hanging in my car, but my hair always got caught in this little gadget. Okay. I made some Peter Pan art today on DeviantArt with AI. That was fun. Now we come here, get some green paint. Amber made me some mac and cheese, and that was really good. So my tummy feels happy. I want to eat some potatoes today. That sounds good. A lot of times I just eat potatoes with nothing on them. I weaned myself off of putting lots of stuff on it, and I just appreciate the taste of the potato. It takes a while to get used to it, but then once you do it, it tastes really good. Okay, put a little green on the character card for D&D. I always have lots of things going on. That's what makes it fun. It can't all be about art. Yes, it can. No, it can't. There's other things in life. Like what? Video games. Oh yeah, that's my favorite thing. Okay. Here's my D&D miniature. Put some green on. Because, why not? I got a lot of green on. That's okay. This is all water-based paint, and if I don't like how it turns out, I can always just soak it in hot water or something. Okay, there's that. Where's the other one? Oh, it's right there. Okay. Bum bum bum. My brother mentioned I should do speed videos like that artist Crayola. I don't do speed videos. I make art in real time, and I talk because I don't want to be a show off how good I am. I actually want to make art, and I want to teach people how to make art. Because it's really frustrating when you have an idea in your head and you don't know how to make it happen. And I had years of that growing up. Because it's not like my parents put me into art classes. They made me go to church. What good did that do? Teaching me fairy tales. Okay. Oh yeah, this is what I wanted to do. The Dungeoners practice comic book page, which might actually not be practice. Might be the real thing. Okay. Just put some green everywhere, because that's how I do things. When you make your art, you can do it however you want. Though when you're in art school, you have to do it the way they tell you how to do it. They're trying to teach you something, remember? And you pay them lots of money for them to teach what they think you should be taught. Watching my videos, you get it all for free. So you don't have to spend $80,000 a year just to go to art school. You can just watch me and you're going to get all the art school stuff you'll ever need until it comes out your ears. At one point, I became a professional art student, and I got really good at passing classes. Okay. Davok the Barbarian with a pretty stiff figure, but when I make those kind of drawings, it's kind of funny. It's kind of anti-Marvel Comics, because instead of lots of action, he's just standing there. I'm amused by that. They hardly ever do that in Marvel Comics. everything has to be action, action, action. Then you buy the comic and there's a bunch of crappy ads in there. They set you up. They set you up to be distracted by ads, so it makes it hard to absorb the story that they're attempting to tell you. Because what they really want to do is sell stuff. So the advertisers will keep giving them money to be in their disjointed comic books intended for teenagers. Okay. I often work upside down. Sometimes it doesn't matter. I tried to write something I could read on YouTube, but it didn't work out too well. I swore and talked about how I wanted to send... No. It's a page of writing, and I just read what I wrote, but it went on, and I can't say on YouTube what I wrote. Let's just say it's about Donald Trump. That phrase, "Make America Great Again," it makes me feel uncomfortable, because what period of time is he talking about? I think he's referring to after World War II, when America seemed to be having a lot of abundance and people were happy. But that was before the civil rights movement. So that's why I'm uncomfortable with the phrase. Because maybe the white people were happy, but the civil rights was just starting to bubble up, and prosperity was not for everyone. So when he says "Make America Great Again," what does that even really mean? But a lot of people bought into that phrase. When I first heard it, an alarm went off in my head. It just didn't feel or sound right. I have some show and tell. See this? Okay, hold on. I'll show you what it is as soon as I get everything out. I have more pie tins. And I have some magic cards. Mr. Stupid, otherwise known as Herloon Minotaur. A mountain card. An island card. And a swamp card that I altered. I've got Final Faction from the dollar store. And I thought it was cool because they also sold an accompanying comic book along with really cheap toys. Minecraft, I've shown this before. Hot Wheels Minecraft car. I like all the toys. My rolling papers, I'll cut that up and use it for something. Another one of those. Here's Ren. You idiot! Ren is pretty easy to do as a voice. Oh, here's this is this a figure drawing, and it connects with 7 other index cards, and I don't know where they are, but I can show that because it's just her back. But if I was to put all the index cards together, I couldn't show it on YouTube, at least not that I know of. Even though it's just figurative art. Okay, so start to think about Adventure for Atari. You know that game? It was on the Atari 2600. Okay, here's the Yellow Castle. See? I bought this at the dollar store a year or two ago. And you can put sand in it and make a sand castle. And I had a handle that I took off today. And I can paint this baby up with the acrylic paint. It's really nice as a yellow castle though. But I'll have to think about it. Whether I want it to be an adventure castle or if I want to make it more realistic. It's a good castle. They did a good job with it. I was impressed. Okay. 423. That would have been funny if I would have rolled 666. Well, impossible with this backgammon doubling cube. Okay. We are running out of time already. I brought some art that we haven't seen for a while. I got it from my car. Here's the dinosaur. And here he is right here. So if we have to move all of it for some reason, then I'll have to put all this stuff back into the car. So if you want to send us some rent money, be my guest. David Lovins. Take two. PayPal.me/David Lovins. Venmo. David-Lovins-2. Cash App. $Bobby11. Yeah, send us as much rent money as you can. We need it. I'm not shy. If we weren't desperate, I wouldn't do it. Because I have this thing called pride. And I'm not a person to do e-begging. I'm more of a fundraiser. Okay, I have green paint. And I have the Brontosaurus. When I was 5 years old, I built this Brontosaurus model. And I had it for years and years and years. And finally, it was lost. I lost all my childhood toys. Sometimes my mother would just throw them away. My grandparents would buy us toys, and then we'd leave them all over the floor. And of course, my mother got sick and tired of cleaning it up. She would just throw away the toys, and she probably didn't want the smaller kids to eat the small plastic pieces, so I get that. But they were my toys, man. So I never got toy collecting out of my system, because I lost all my toys and it made me sad. And I just want toys, man. Nothing wrong with that. So at least we got some painting done in this video. I look forward to every time I make an art video. It gets my blood boiling and I feel really alive, because this is doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And if I teach you one thing, always sign your art, because it ain't art unless it's signed, and that's what gives it money. Just a hint, why do you think they sign all the money, all the paper money? The signature gives its value. Okay, so there we go. Thanks for watching another fun video. That was a good time.